Hey everybody, I'm Peter from Off-Road Electric, from the channel that is about building a 4-motor extreme off-road monster truck. Sponsored by our wonderful Patreon patrons who help us to support this channel, and by people who purchase this t-shirt. If you don't know what a Patreon is, just go down to the link below. You can get a lot of stuff from the page. Last time we finished disassembling the first Tatra truck that we are going to use for our build. And what is the next step now? We can start building, we can start disassembling another Tatra, or we can start disassembling Nissan Leaf. What is going to be? I decided we'll continue with the second Tatra. I have some money in it and I need it to be able to continue with these videos. But first we need to make some room around the Tatra, so I need to move this Nissan Leaf. The battery is dead, so I'm going to start the electric vehicle with a combustion engine. I need 12 volts over here to activate the main battery. So we are going to do it just right now. We have green over here, we have green there. Now we can disconnect the battery. I love the acceleration of the electric vehicles. This is the one of the laziest one on the market, and look at it, what it can do. No. I love the acceleration of the electric vehicles. This is the laziest car on the market almost, and look at it, what it can do. We brought this Tatra on the trailer, and the only information what I know about it is that it made it to the previous destination on its own, and then since then it has been sitting there for 5 years. We will try to start it up. If it starts up, it will be fine. We'll see. Before we start it up, we have to fix some things because people took a few parts of it. First is the cap for the U-joint over here, and some pin for the brake. For the brakes over here. Look how rusty it is. I checked it before. There is no drop of diesel. So I have some from previous Tatra, so we are going to load it up here. So let's fill it up. That was intense, but we have everything out of garage and we can continue. It's awesome that we have all the components out of the garage and this cap on the trailer, because I'm going to remove the seats and dashboard and heater and perhaps something else, and then this will go for sale. Finally, whole shop is empty and we can bring here another Tatra. I didn't get rid of it because I'm going to keep this. I will need a spacer between tube and speed reducer. So I will cut it off. These torsion bars are good, they are going to be for sale, and I keep this. A lot of little things are missing on this Tatra. We just spent about 15 minutes looking for this shit. Look at it, it's missing over here. It's for the fuel system. Okay. This was a filter long time ago. But we needed this part because we wouldn't be able to start up this Tatra. You can drink some hard alcohol from it. That's what a cameraman is thinking about now. This is why I keep everything, because you never know what kind of little piece you will need later. I cannot start up the engine before I fix this drive shaft. Somebody took the cap from here, so we need to fix it first. Awesome is there. The security ring. Okay, the drive shaft is connected somehow. Hopefully it will make it to the shop. And now this is for brakes, so we need it too. Hallelujah. And now we are going to put the batteries in. Here is no steel practically. That's crazy. This is not existing. This is non-existing here. That's crazy, really. I hope these batteries will not fall through. The battery box still holds. And the last contact, I don't want to have short anywhere in the system. I hear something working here. There is a blinker. I can hear the blinker. Okay, blinker was working. I can't turn the key. Okay, I guess there will be more challenges here than I thought. So motor is spinning. Of course, we have to put some diesel into that. We are going to pump some fuel into the system. This shaft is bent. Can't pump the fuel into it because this shaft is bent. I think I have to use the pump from the first Tatra. Okay, it's getting late and I have some work on it before I start it up, so we'll continue tomorrow. Hey, it's another day and we are going to continue to try to start up the Tatra. But before that, I would like to thank Eric Im for his generous donation through PayPal. Let's go! There is no fuel in the system at all. I need to lift up the cab, get into the injector pump and unscrew those vent screws to get the air out of the system. First I have to fix this pump because there is no oil and it's somebody took some parts away from it. It's completely dry. There is no any oil. This is the hydraulic oil from another Tatra. Still dry. There is a reason why there is no oil, so there might be some leak. Okay, it's fine now. So I'm curious if we can lift up the cab now. This is not going to be easy. It seems like the pump works for the spare tire bracket, but it doesn't work for the cab. Tatra is a mess. The pump doesn't work, and I think this locking mechanism over here, it's broken and bent over there. So let's just try the hydraulic jack. So somehow I cannot pump here. That's crazy. It is not room to pump. Can't do it because there is corrosion in the cab. So it seems it's lifting somehow. Okay, good news is it's not locked. I can lift it up. So we are going to do it with the car because the lifting mechanism doesn't work. And now we will strap it to the car.
Perloto!
Wow! That cab is probably heavier than the car. And it made it. I didn't want to unhook the Land Rover. So under this cover there is the injector pump. We need to get into there. Look at that. Here is not the hydraulic cylinder that lifts up the cab. I wonder why I couldn't lift up the cab. Well, it's hard to see that from when the cab is down. It's hard to see that. Now we have opened first time. You can see over here the air-cooled cylinders of this V10 engine, and obviously injector pump in the middle on the top. I think here is that vent. If I unscrew this screw over here, I should be able to get the air out from the system. I'm going to replace this pump because this one simply doesn't work with all the hoses and pipes, because these might be also damaged here. Okay, good. And I wanna pump it up. This pump is working. It's from previous Tatra. So now we'll try to pump up the diesel into the system. I'm not really sure if there is any fuel in the system. We'll try to start it up, but before I will check the filter because here's a lot of mess over here. Part of the air filter here is the oil here. I don't want to open it completely, but you can see it's here. See? And what I didn't realize, and camera movement did, is we already got some diesel over here. So when I was pumping, it was actually something happening here. I'm going to pump it up a little bit more. After I pump it up, we'll put the cab down and we'll try to start it up. Before we put the cab down, I will put here the hydraulic cylinder that lifts up the cab that somebody took off of this Tatra. I didn't really think that I need to fix the Tatra before I am going to disassemble it. Now we have to get the air out of the system, so we are going to pump and this should go up. Okay, I think it will work now. I hope I didn't mess up anything. Is it going to work? Perfect. And now we will take off the Cobra because we'll probably use a lot of starting fluid. And now we can get through the garage door. That's one advantage of this. And we can spray the starting fluid here. So we'll try to start it up. I personally think there is not enough fuel still in the system, but we'll try. Jo?
A kdy přesně to mám strčit?
Tam do té kobry, do té díry po té kobře. A když to budeš filmovat. So as you could see, the engine is spinning, but there is not enough diesel. I have to figure out how to get it in. That was an awesome day. We have done everything else except starting the Tatra. But we have it ready to get it under the roof, and we'll take a look at it next time. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next episode. That will be really awesome.